Brussels, the capital of tolerance, and a Christmas nativity scene without an identity. Instead of the faces of the Holy Family, balls of fabric. Instead of the Christmas spirit, the spirit of tolerance. Despite this, the Christmas market in the Belgian capital was surrounded by Muslim protesters. The head of the baby Jesus was cut off and then stolen from the stable. Many residents of the city, including families with children, decided to flee. Unfortunately, this is one of many examples of Christian European civilization bowing to fear of Islamic radicalization. In Germany, following a series of terrorist attacks in previous years, additional security measures have been taken. Security barriers are increasingly being erected around Christmas markets. For example, in Magdeburg, where a tragedy occurred a year ago, 6 people were killed and 344 were injured in a car attack. There is a strong focus on security. The police are working closely with us, as are all the security authorities. You can feel the anxiety in your heart. Walking here, you can't forget what happened here. I always carry that with me. The need for additional security measures at Christmas markets in Germany is just the tip of the iceberg. We are facing a huge problem that also affects the average German's sense of security. This is also related to crime, including theft, pickpocketing, burglary, but also assaults and even murders, which are unfortunately a sad reality in Germany. In countries accepting migrants from the Middle East, crime is rising at an alarming rate. Every day, videos showing the rise in crime are posted on social media. Women are afraid to go out on the streets of their own cities in the evening. European cities, the largest cities, but also cities that could be described as county towns in Polish terms. Migrants are taking over entire neighborhoods, entire towns. Many Europeans have had enough. The Germans are starting to rebel. The Swedes are starting to rebel. The French are starting to rebel. But in my opinion, it is already too late. Because when a French family has 1 child, a family of newcomers from Africa or Asia has 4, 5, 6 children. And all these children are supported by European taxpayers' money. The effects of Germany's Herzlich Willkommen policy are being felt strongly in Spain, among other countries. The policy of granting migrants benefits and preferential access to social assistance and housing increases the threat not only to our country, but to the entire continent. Tens of thousands of immigrants who illegally cross Spanish territory are heading towards northern and central Europe. More and more countries on the old continent are taking measures to protect their citizens. The Portuguese government has approved a regulation speeding up the procedures for expelling immigrants who are staying in the country illegally. Deportations will apply to people who have committed crimes or offenses. After months of protests by the British, the UK government has implemented restrictive anti-immigration laws.
People just come in and sponge it. There's no consistency. So most people my age think they're not doing enough.
France has increased financial incentives for illegal migrants to voluntarily return to their country of origin from €2,500 to €3,500. Such solutions, such proposals, show the degree of helplessness in the face of the migration problem in Western European countries. The fact is that it is not easy to put the genie back in the bottle once it has been released. The EU's solution to the migration crisis in Europe is the Migration Pact. The Migration Pact will not solve anything. Germany wants to share this misfortune with the rest of Europe and is pushing for migration solutions. Poland is to be exempted for 1 year or postponed, but unfortunately, Poland is still a participant in the solutions that are being implemented under the Migration Pact, including the relocation of illegal migrants. And all this under the banner of so-called European solidarity.